An emotional reunion. After a week behind bars, Julie Hudson was able to go home to her family early this morning.
I'm happy. I'm relieved. I had a lot of anxiety. I was scared. I didn't know what I was going to do. It felt like it wasn't going to end, so I'm glad that it's over.
But questions as to how and why she was jailed in the first place remain.
I want to find out what happened. I want to find out how this happened, and I want it to not happen to anyone else ever again. Nobody should ever go through that, ever.
Today, Philadelphia District Attorney Larry Krasner spoke out on the case of mistaken identity.
As an institution, law enforcement owes you an apology. We ought to be able to do better than to rely on relatives and rely on the media to be a notification process to get you out of jail 6 days later without your meds.
This case started in Webster, Texas, where police were investigating a shoplifting case. They found a surveillance picture of a person they were looking for and got a name. Then, through social media, found Philadelphia's Julie Hudson and somehow convinced a judge to issue a warrant for her arrest.
But I can tell you, based on this limited information we have, it's concerning. It's troubling. And I certainly hope and I trust that Texas will take a serious look at what it did in this case.
When you know that you didn't do anything wrong, and it makes you feel crazy.
Julie's family never gave up on her, and by going to the news, they elevated her story to officials in Texas and here in Philly. Texas dropped the charges against her, and she was ultimately freed.
As soon as I saw video footage of police in Texas saying we made a mistake, as soon as I saw that, there wasn't really the need for a phone call. We were where we needed to be.
The DA says Philly police followed standard protocol, but adds changes in info sharing between jurisdictions like Texas and Philly could help prevent or catch these mistakes sooner.
If somebody wants us to send someone back, which we will do under the detainer, there's nothing wrong with letting us read your affidavit of probable cause. At least we might have picked up the phone and said, you did what? Let me get this straight. You used social media to make an identification. Why else do you think this Philadelphian is committing retail thefts in Texas?
Thanks for watching our YouTube channel. Follow today's top stories and breaking news by downloading the NBC News app.